Here we have multiple equations and we're being asked about the solution for the multiple equations. And that's an intersection. Whenever you have multiple equations and we're being asked about the solution, we're basically being asked, where do these functions intersect? And for intersections, our one-liner is get both of our equations in the y equals format and then set them equal. So if we do that here, it would look like negative 2.2 equals negative x squared plus 6x plus a. So now we're in this quadratic situation because we've got an x squared and an x. And so the one-liner for quadratics is get one side equal to 0, preferably on the side where the x squared is positive. So if we add x squared to both sides, take away 6x from both sides, take away a from both sides, it'll all look like this. X squared minus 6x minus a minus 22 minus 2.2 equals 0. And now we should notice that they're telling us the number of solutions. There's exactly one distinct real solution. And the number of solutions is a reference to the idea of the quadratic. And the quadratic is part of the quadratic formula, which you should know by heart. X is negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And depending on the value of the discriminant, the thing that's under the radical, we can have different numbers of solutions. So we're just making up numbers here to demonstrate how it works. 2 plus and minus root 4 over 3, 2 plus and minus root 0 over 3, 2 plus and minus root minus 4 all over 3. And so right now we have the discriminant being positive, 0, or negative. If the discriminant is positive, we'll get 2 solutions because here we'd be adding 2 and taking away 2. If the discriminant is 0, we'd have 1 solution because we're not adding or taking away anything. There, the answer would be 2/3. And if it's negative, we have no solutions because you're not allowed to have a negative under a radical. So they told us there was 1 solution. So they're telling us that b squared minus 4ac equals 0. Now in our expression, a quadratic would be ax squared plus bx plus c. So the a is the invisible 1 in front of the x squared, the b is the minus 6, and the c is all of this complicated stuff, anything that doesn't have an x on it. So b squared minus 4ac equaling 0 would be minus 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative a minus 2.2 equals 0. Negative 6 squared is 36. Negative 4 times 1 is just negative 4. And then negative a minus 2.2, like that. And now we can distribute the minus 4, and we'll get 36 plus 4a plus 8.8 equals 0. Combine the 36 and the 8.8, and we'll get 44.8 plus 4a equals 0. Take away 44.8 from both sides. 4a is negative 44.8, and divide by 4, and a is negative 11.2, which is answer choice B for this question.